Okay guys, welcome to Globe Tech Solutions. So today is our second module. So second module is, let me show you. Second module is the first video I have shown you the setting up a lab. Today also I will show you how to set up a Windows Server 2022 lab inside of virtual workstation as a virtual machine. So as for our lab purpose, I will show you. So now let me clear these things. What is Windows and why we required and how it's required for production environment. So let's see. As you can see, what is Windows and why we required servers. Windows is a widely used operating system developed by Microsoft. It comes in various versions, including Windows 10 for personal computers and laptops. So you can see Windows 10 is our personal computers and laptops is for this one will be for end user computers. And Windows Server for server environments. Windows Server is specifically designed to run on servers and provide services to networked devices. Windows Server is the centralized system which will be controlling all the Windows 10's users. So Windows Server is basically designed to run on servers and provide services to network to devices, applications and users. Here's why Windows Server is important and why you might need it. You can see server role and functionality. Windows Server is optimized to perform as a server operating system. It provides various server roles and features such as Active Directory domain services. This is the most widely usage services is Active Directory domain services. Almost 99% companies are using this service because this is the main Windows service and there is no any competitive of this service. This is the number one. And then DNS, domain name systems, and DHCP, file and point services, web hosting, database management, virtualization and more. So these services I will be showing on the next video where I will describe all the services and server roles. So that will be on the next video. So today our point is installation of Windows Server 2022 and Windows 10 for client system. And you can see centralized management. Windows Server offers centralized management tools that allow the administrator to manage multiple servers from a single console. This streamlines administrative tasks and makes it easier to maintain and monitor the server infrastructure. Then again, enterprise level services. Many businesses and organizations require specific services like user authentication, file sharing, email, and database management. Windows Server provides these services and can be tailored to meet the unique needs of different enterprises. Scalability and performance. Windows Server is designed to handle the demands of enterprise level applications and services. It offers features like clustering, load balancing, and failover support, allowing organizations to scale their infrastructure as their needs grow. Security features. Windows Server includes advanced security features such as access control, encryption, firewalls, and security policies. It's crucial for maintaining a secure environment for sensitive data and critical applications. Application compatibility. Many enterprise applications and software are designed to run especially on Windows Server. As you can see, many enterprise applications and software are designed to run especially on Windows Server. So that kind of software you cannot run on any other platform. You have to use Windows Server. Having a Windows Server environment ensures compatibility and optimal performance for this application. So if you have Windows Server, so you will get compatibility also and you will get optimal performance. And I told you before, Active Directory, which is a main part of the Windows Server includes Active Directory, a powerful directory service that helps manage users, groups, computers and other network resources. It simplifies user authentication access control and resource management in a networked environment. So these are the all Windows services I will show you on the next video. So another service is remote desktop services. Windows Server allows you to set up remote desktop services, enabling remote access to applications and desktop. This is useful for remote work scenarios. Virtual desktop infrastructure and providing applications to user across different devices. And then development and testing. Windows Server can be used as a platform for software development, testing, and staging environment. It offers tools and features that facilitate application development and testing in a controlled environment. Okay, so let's just start our lab now. So today's lab will be in setting up a lab, our module 2. Today's lab I am going to show you how to install Windows Server 2022 in a virtual platform and Windows 10 PC in a virtual platform. Let's on the workstation. Okay, this is our virtual workstation, vmware workstation. So here I'm going to install a new fresh Windows Server operating system. First of all, I need to click here new virtual machine. You can type as per my last video, you can type typical recommended also, or you can use custom. So custom is better to show you everything. Here you can save, select the upgrade version, then select I will install the operating system later. You can install now also, it's depend on you, but I am selecting this option so that I can show you every settings here. Next, then you can select Microsoft Windows. Then I will be selecting Microsoft Windows Server 2022. Next, then I will give the same name 2022 server. Then I will select the paths on drive D. This PC, drive D, new folder, server 2022. I will select that path and then click next. I will click UEFI is also recommended, or you can select BIOS also. Next, processor I will give 1, core I will give 1. Next, so RAM I will give 2 GB. So my main machine RAM is only 8 GB. So it's better to give only 2 GB RAM for our lab purpose. Next, network translation, network address translation I will select NAT. So I don't want to use my existing IP address, so I will give another IP address as for NAT. So next, recommended next. Create a new virtual disk. So we are installing a fresh Windows Server 2022, so I will create a new virtual disk. I will give 60 is enough. Store virtual disk as a single file, so I don't want to split it. Next, then I will show the same path as my Windows Server 2002. Save. Then next. Finish. Perfect. Now before start the Windows, I will edit the virtual machine and add ISO image so that it can boot it from the image. Okay, this is my ISO image. Open. Okay, now I will start the virtual machine. Click This one not required. I just click on the finish installing. Now it will boot up. Okay, perfect. Click next. Install. Select 2022 standard evolution is desktop experience. If you check this one, maybe you will get DOS platform. So I will take desktop experience. Next, accept. Next, custom. So here I gave only one system, one hard disk. So I will select this only hard disk. New, apply. Okay. So now you can see you will get one MSR reserve file and system file automatically created. And I will select this drive 59 GB and next. So now it will take some time to install the operating system on our virtual OS. So let's discuss about our topic since it's finished. Okay, so this is the second first module and complete also the second module. So here you will get Windows Server 2022 installation, and also you have some idea about Windows Server and why we use it and what is Windows, everything. Okay, so this is our lab topic. Install a vmware workstation. I have shown already in my first lecture. You can search also episode 1 Windows Server administration from scratch to advanced. The episode 1 you can get this installation procedure, and then I will install Windows Server or virtual machine in workstation. So I will install one Windows Server. So this is the Windows Server is running, is installing now. Workstation, this is workstation, this is the virtual machine, and then install a Windows client machine in VMware workstation. As you can see, this is running here. So I have already one Windows 10 installed virtual machine. So this one we can use for our lab purpose. So just let it on. Sorry, this one is not installed. So just cancel it and open Windows 10. I think my Windows 10 is not installed, so I have to install it. Let me check the ISO image where it is. should be here. Touch it. Understand virtual machine. Just copy the path. Try to open the machine in that Windows 10 machine. Open. Just power it on. That machine is already installed on my vmware platform, but I don't know, it's maybe corrupted or something happened, so I cannot open it now. Let me check. Yeah, this is the software. So I can create a Windows machine also. Let me create a Windows machine also. I will install automatically direct from the cd. Let's select Windows 10, Windows 10, 64-bit. Next, next, next. Processor I will give 1. Next, GB RAM. Next, net. Next, next, next. Create a virtual disk. Store, store virtual disk as a single file. Store it here. In the same folder I will make Windows 10. I will store it here. Next, finish. Now I will start the Windows 10 machine. You can see. So it's booting now. See, 2020 server status is almost done. Now it's restarting, and this one has been started installation. Okay, so this one we can install. Just selecting this, next, install. The same process. This one is booting up. Let's close this one for not getting confused. So now we have only this one, 2022 server, and a Windows machine is installing currently. Okay, so you can see our Windows Server 2022 is getting started. You can see, just accept it. Next, custom, just same process as Windows Server we have done. Select this one and next. Just let install the Windows. Guys, you can see the Windows Server is still booting and still installing the requirements, system files and all. Okay guys, finally it's came up. So now we will set the password. Okay, perfect. You can see our Windows Server 2022 is ready now. And all control del, just need to right click here and then select send control all del, and then just put the password which I have been created now, then just log in. The site, the Windows 10 is also installing. So whenever you are trying to install Windows Server, so you can see it will take some time. So please be patient. Take a little bit time. Let's check the Windows 10 also. It's almost 6% installing. Okay. Okay guys, so finally our Windows Server 2022 is ready now. So we can use now. Perfect. It's perfect. See? So let me just show you some overview of the Windows Server. So this is the main server manager. Every kind of services you can install it from here. Let's check our system configuration and IP address. See, it's asking for network. Do you want to allow your PC to be discoverable by other PCs and devices? So it's the networking prompt. So just click yes. Okay. Now guys, let me show you the IP address of my system. Now we don't have any domain and we don't create any domain, so it will show by default on local domain. If we create any domain, so it will be showing the current domain of our system. So now you can see the IP address is 192.168.31.144, which is taking from NAT DHCP, and I will show you my current physical system IP address. You can see our physical system IP address, there is nothing, because now I am out of network, so I don't have any DHCP here. So you can see that this is the vmware network adapter vnet 8. This is a NAT adapter, so it's 31.1 is the IP address. So I'll show you here. Right click, settings, adapter. You can see NAT. See the NAT. You can go to this is we are using net, so it's getting net IP address. So net IP address is 31.1 is my main system IP address, and this is the DHCP IP address is getting automatically from the main machine. So this is the 31.144 is the our server address. Server address always should be static IP. So just let me put the IP address static. Server address should be static. It's recommended always, so that all users can communicate properly. This is my network at the Ethernet adapter properties. Before here I will set the same address as static 31.6. This one will be same as per class C address. These things I will show you on the basic networking class. Now just let's do it. 168. What is my machine address is 1. So my physical machine address will be our gateway, and DNS will be this one 31.6, because this machine is going to be the domain. We are going to create the domain on this machine, so the DNS will be the same as this machine 6. Okay, close it. Let's check the Windows 10 machine. It's 52%. Okay, so let me show you some overview of the Windows Server machine, how it is. This is the Windows Server 2010. Let me show you the version, the command to see the Windows version. You can note it down. Okay, you can see here Windows Server 2022, Microsoft Windows Server version 1H2. This is the latest Windows Server 2022. Okay, close it. Now I will show you my system properties. See, this is my device name, this is the processor, this is the RAM which I have given before at the time of installation. You can see there is no any domain for now, so this one I will create my lab DC. Just rename it. So this is going to be our main domain controller, so I will say my lab DC. This will be our main domain controller. Okay, so I will put my lab DC. It will be our main domain controller. Now just next, we need to restart it to change my lab DC. So the previous name was like this. It's not remember. We cannot remember easily. So as per our infrastructure, so I will give this name. As this is my lab, so I put my lab DC. Now just restart. This Windows Server restart. So let's check Windows 10 status. Okay, you can see 69% is still installing. Okay guys, you can see our Windows server is came up. Now I will log in. So today just this much. After installing, I will be finishing this lecture because today is the, as per topic 2 is the lab installation, and as per topic 1 the theory of Windows 10 and Windows Server and Windows Client theory, and this one lab. So our lab is part of vmware workstation installation, Windows Server virtual machine installation, Windows Client virtual machine installation. So for today class, this much. This is our Windows Server machine which is ready now. So let's see our machine name. What is our current machine name? It should be my lab PC. So guys, you can see my lab PC. This is our main domain controller. So on the next class I will be showing every configuration and all. So now just remember, this is the my lab PC, our main domain controller, and this is the client machine which is installing now. We, until the installation finish this Windows 10 machine, let me show you some overview of the Windows Server. Server Manager. Let's take the screen bigger. Server Manager. Yeah, perfect. So this one is showing what? Try managing server with Windows Admin Center. So just click it. Do not show this message again because it will show every time. So just click here. No need to see this message again. Cross it. Then see, this is the Server Manager dashboard. So here is the all roles. I will be showing the all roles installation on next class. You can see the roles which you require, role based features. Or my lab DC main domain controller, which is a 30.16 31.6. See, this is the roles, all the roles of the servers. You can see Active Directory certifications, certificate service, domain directory domain services, Active Directory domain services, Active Directory federation services. These are the all services. So next class I will be showing to install Active Directory domain services and all other features. So for now this is okay. Let me cancel it. Here you can go to control panel. Control panel, how it looks like is almost same as Windows 10. You will get advanced features, large icon. So we will see. These are the control panel. So I will be showing all of the options on the next configuration class. So let's see, Windows 10 strategy 78% is installing. So at the time of installing it will take some time. See, this is our drive which I have given to this machine. at the time of installing is 60 GB. So this is the main drive. And this is the ISO image which we need to remove it uh, from here. Perfect. So just right click here, settings, because we have already installed, so it's recommended to remove the ISO file. Is not in use anymore. So we have to power off the machine, shut down, continue. Once it's shut down, then right click, settings, this ISO image. So we will use physical drive as our hard disk is present here, 60 GB, which I have given it at the time of installation. So I will use 60 GB hard disk, the internal memory where we have installed Windows Server already. We will remove this ISO. Perfect. Okay. Now let's start the machine again. Okay, so you can see Windows 10 is still installing. Now we need to click send control alt del. Okay, so server. Perfect. As you can see, the server is ready now. So let's see that ISO image is gone or not. See, you see there is no ISO image. It's already removed. So our system is running on the local disk C. The system drives are there. Currently we have I am using administrator account. So my machine is running on this only C drive. So ISO image we have removed. This one is still installing. So for server is for today's class, server is this much. So next class I will be showing every services configuration and mainly Active Directory configuration and any other things. So for server today is this much. Let's see Windows 10. It's 96% almost done. As you can see, it's 100% done. It is installing features. Now it will install updates and finishing up. Perfect. Installing updates is also done. Okay, so now we can restart it because it's already taken too much time. Perfect. Okay guys, you can see the starting services. So it's almost done. You can see this graphics is showing something blur because it's taking the graphics driver also. Guys, it's taking a little bit time because my system configuration is not that much high. Let me show you system configuration. So that's why it is taking a little bit longer time. It's only uh, 8 GB RAM, so that's why it's taking some time. If your system having more RAM, so it will be more faster. this screen is taking longer than expected, so you can guys skip a little bit to go away. This Windows 10 installation process is also same like 2022 server. So this screen, if you want, you can skip sometimes, so it will be going away from this screen, because this one at the time of installation it will take some time as per your system configuration. So it's better to skip a little bit. Also, if you want to rename here, you can rename this name also if you want to rename as per your domain controller name. So to go to that the hard disk option, so which is in this path Windows Server 2022. So if you want to rename this hard disk as per your domain controller name, like here my lab DC, so this one you can rename also. To go D drive, find this path wherever you want to install, and then just rename it and press OK. So it will be showing you as per your domain name and as per your convenient name, so you can rename it. Okay, this system is still taking time to install completely. Wait until it's finished. So you guys also, if your system having less capacity processor, less capacity RAM, and if it's a HDD also, so you have to wait sometimes, so until the system is completely ready, because as per your system capacity it will take time. So if your system capacity is low, it will take some longer time. If your system capacity is high, it will take less time to get installed completely. Okay, until finish this installation, let's check our course module. So you can see topic 2 is lab, which I'm showing you today. Okay, so this is the topic 3, which I'm going to show you on next video. The topic 3 will be installation Windows Server services like Active Directory domain services, which is the main service of Windows Server, then FTP services, then IIS services, DNS, DSCP, and etc. So I will be showing all these services on the next class, and also I will show you one join a Windows client machine. So in the next class I will also show you this Windows machine, how we can join it on the Windows Server Active Directory domain services. So this machine will be a client machine, and this will be our main domain controller machine. So in the next video you will be understanding about this Active Directory services and how it works. Okay, I think our Windows 10 machine is almost done. Okay guys, so today this much, so it will come up. So today's as per our lab setup, you can see we are almost we are almost finished. So Windows client is already installing, so it will be come up. So you can see the screen is already came up, and it will just now it will ask for the user password and it will be finished. So okay, so for today that much. And also guys, please, if you have any doubt and if you have any clarification you want to know from my side, you can put it on the comment box, so I will answer all of those questions. Thank you guys. See you on the next lecture. Bye bye.